Hey everyone, it's Katie with Beat the Brew, and I'm really excited to bring my 14 Days to Fabulous program to you today. So this is just a quick little intro video and overview of what we are going to experience together over the next 14 days, and just tell you a little bit about what to expect and how this came about. So this is based on the Fly Lady system. I really found it very helpful when I was starting out keeping house like 20 years ago when I got married. And it wasn't 20 years ago that I found Fly Lady system though. It was probably 10 or 12 years ago though. So it has been a while that I have been familiar with the Fly Lady system and have been using some of those pointers. Mostly, I love the Monday weekly home blessing hour. It really keeps me on track for the whole week, as well as having a morning routine, but I'll get into all of that. But I just want to encourage you today because it can be really challenging to jump into a new routine, especially when you have young kids or kids that are at home because of the pandemic, when they hadn't usually been at home and you had a little bit more time and space to take care of the things that you need to take care of around your house that just doesn't exist right now. So I know it can be challenging, but I promise you, I've made this very simple. We are going to do one task per day, and then we are going to add on to those tasks every day. So for example, day one is do your dishes. So we're just gonna do the dishes. And then day two, we're going to add make the bed. So on day two, you're going to do your dishes and you're going to make the bed. But I'll have the whole list of everything that we're doing and how we're going to add it. So, but I don't want you to get overwhelmed. I just want you to do it one day at a time, one task at a time. And I promise you, it's going to be a lot faster than you think. I know for me, when I start to do like housekeeping chores in my mind, I feel like this is going to take an hour, or I can't go out this afternoon because I've got to take care of this particular chore. And then when I get into it and it only took me 10 or 15 minutes, I'm like, why did I mentally block out so much time for this chore that actually didn't take that much time? So I promise you, it will be a lot faster than you think. I will give you accurate times on how long it takes me to get these chores done so that you can have an estimate for yourself when you're getting started on each particular chore, how much time you have to set aside. Of course, it will be a little bit different for you in your situation than it is for me, but it's just a general time commitment that you'll give to each of those daily tasks. So one of the things that Fly Lady was really, really good at is encouraging us to just jump in right where we are, that our houses didn't get messy in one day and they're not going to get clean in one day either. And I found real freedom in that, like understanding that, because I'm the kind of person that it's all or nothing. I want it perfect. I want the whole house clean all at one time. And actually that happens for me now because of this system. It is all picked up at one time. One of the other things that Fly Lady says is like, can you not have anyone over? Like if they just call and say, hey, we'll be over in a half an hour. What state is your house in? Do you have to run around like a mad person and get things picked up? And that's not the case for me anymore. My house is picked up. I can have people drop in. So that does feel really freeing. So she's very good at encouraging you to start right where you are. And that's how I feel too. Just jump in right where you are. So what's different about my 14 Days to Fabulous from the Fly Lady baby steps? That's a good question. The first thing is that I feel like I streamlined the steps. They've got 31 days, which is fantastic when you're trying to build a habit. Like I understand getting into that routine day and day again. I think they say, actually, I don't know how long they say it takes to build a habit, so never mind. But I do know that my system is only 14 days. And as I said, it is an adding on system. So you'll add a new task every day. And I streamlined it so that from 31 to 14, but then I also put it in the order in which I conduct my day. So dishes is number one because I unload the dishwasher the first thing during my morning routine. So I'm just putting those things in order of my day. Your day might look a little different. So I don't get dressed until after like my Beat the Brew morning routine is done. And I come back into the bedroom, I make my bed, and then I go and get dressed so that I get the bathroom like all dirty from me doing my makeup and my hair and things like that before I do my swish and swipe. So I've got them in the order that I do my day. Your day might look a little different. And then also I simplified the system a little bit, I think. When I went into the Fly Lady system, like even now, it's still just a little confusing to me because she's got like the daily challenges that you can do. And so when I was starting out, I was confused. Like, what am I supposed to be doing? Am I supposed to be decluttering for 15 minutes, or am I supposed to be doing these daily challenges, or am I supposed to be jumping into the zone cleaning? Like, I really didn't understand what I was supposed to be doing or when I was supposed to be doing it. And that's fine, actually, because like I said, some of those fundamental things really did help me to build a system for myself. But I think that one of the things that I do in our 14 Days to Fabulous is I explain that to you. I explain when you're supposed to be decluttering and when you're supposed to move on to zone cleaning and what that looks like. So enough talking. I'm super excited to have you join me. Please be sure to use the hashtag BTB 14 Days to Fabulous on your social media so that we can encourage each other and see the progress that you have made over these next 14 days. So glad to have you along. Have a great day. Thanks, guys. Be sure to go to beatthebrew.com and click on the 14 Days to Fabulous to get your free printable.